Have you ever noticed how often you desire change in your life, but you cling to the routine? Even at 60 plus, there are routine patterns that are playing over and over and over again in your cellular memory. What if I told you that what is happening behind the scenes is an outdated contract? It's the agreement that you made in another period in your life that is playing on autopilot. And I talk about autopilot all the time in my messages. I'm Janice Thorne with the 60 Plus Reset. I am a self discovery coach and visionary of the Be You to the Full Reset community. And I'm here to help you shift from all of the outdated contracts that you've made over your timeline. And that's a long time because we're talking 6 decades. Your memory bank is full of what has happened to you over the entire course of your life. It's full of scripts like who did what to you, why they did it to you, why you did things a certain kind of way, how you felt when you didn't get asked to the prom, why you didn't get that promotion maybe 18, 20 years ago, why you felt a certain way when your close friend called you shorty for the first time, and so on and so forth. These are outdated contracts that are still replaying in your memory bank. And we all go through that because your memory bank is hardware or maybe even software that you pull up to recall every single day where you bring up in your mind past memories. And most 60 plus women have an enormous storage bank of past memories. I call it the economy of thought because it links us to our past. But what they really are, these are outdated contracts. And we need to do something about those outdated contracts. They are easy to recognize, and you can tell by listening to your conversation. What do you talk about? Are they things that happened to you from many, many years ago? Do you recite situations from your past to others to gain a sense of connection with them? We do that all the time. When we meet people and you start talking about what happened to you, and that's how you connect. And that's why I want to talk about relinquishing those outdated contracts. And if this resonates with you, I want to share 3 things that will help you to notice if you have an outdated contract that needs to be torn up. So let me start with number 1. Do you constantly say, I've always been that way? Well, actually, what you're really, really saying is, I can't help myself. You have locked onto a behavior or a pattern that has created that personality. And most of that stuff is built from situations and circumstances that have happened to you in your past. And when you do this, you are putting the blame on yesterday's persona of who you are right now in this space right now. Number 2, do you have an attachment? No, an emotional attachment to certain events from the past? Well, your brain is a record of the past, and that's where those contracts were formed. So when you turn on certain circuits in the brain about your past, you are literally living in the past. And our memories have an emotional attachment to them. So if you are remembering an event that makes you sad, your body will respond to it. How you think and how you feel determines your current state of being. So I will say to you, watch the emotions you are living in each day because it will determine if you are living in the past. That's deep. Number 3, are you hesitant to give up your personal history. Now, your personal history is your story, and I get it. I have one, and you have one too. But how much do you focus in on it? So when you consistently live in your story from day to day, you're literally boxing yourself in. So if your story is messy or painful or hurtful or it's damaging, guess what? You are smearing it all over you every single day when you talk about it, and you're binding yourself to it every day. Think of your past as just one part of your life. Embrace it, understand it, and even say to it, you were a lesson that served me very well. But I'm grown now. I had to go through you to get to where I am today. Make peace with the past. Now tear up the contract and merge into the now by giving up the attachment to what happened to you in the past. It's only a trail that's left behind. And if you need help in tearing up those outdated contracts, consider a coach, a certified coach. Someone who can help you remember that you are more than all of those outdated contracts. And a good way to get on that path is to start with a clarity call with me. My link is in the description below. Remember, you are a new person and you can live right now in this moment of your life, not in those outdated contracts. Tear them up.